Ever wondered how to make the perfect Chicago-style deep dish pizza at home? Well, you're in for a treat. This isn't just any pizza, it's a celebration of a rich, buttery crust that's thick enough to hold a hearty layer of toppings. Imagine a symphony of flavors with every bite, with the perfect balance of sauce, cheese, and other delicious additions. Every component from the crust to the toppings has its unique role in this culinary masterpiece. Stay tuned as we delve into the process of making this delicious dish. The foundation of any pizza, especially a Chicago-style deep dish, is the crust. Now, let's talk about what you'll need to create this essential component. We're going to use a mix of flour and cornmeal, yeast, a pinch of salt, a touch of sugar, water, and of course, butter. Butter is the secret ingredient that gives our crust its signature rich, flaky texture. Start by combining the dry ingredients, then gradually add in the water. Once you've got a shaggy dough, it's time to work in the butter. Knead it well, but be careful not to overwork your dough, as this can make it tough. Once your dough is smooth and elastic, let it rise. This step is crucial. It's the rising that gives our crust its characteristic thickness and buttery richness. And there we have it, the perfect base for our deep dish pizza. Let's move on to the layering. Now that we have our crust, it's time to layer our pizza. When it comes to a Chicago-style deep dish pizza, layering is really where the magic happens. It's not just about what goes on your pizza, but also the order in which you layer it. This isn't your average pizza, folks. The traditional layering order for a Chicago-style deep dish pizza is cheese, toppings, and finally, the tomato sauce. First, we start with a generous layer of cheese. This goes directly on the crust, acting as a protective barrier to prevent it from getting soggy. We're talking hearty, melty, beautiful cheese that's going to get all golden and bubbly in the oven. Next come the toppings. Go wild here, folks. Whether you're a fan of classic pepperoni, spicy sausage, or prefer a garden's worth of veggies, layer them up. The beauty of this pizza is that it can handle a lot of toppings without getting overwhelmed. Finally, we finish with the tomato sauce. This goes on top of everything else, which might feel a little backward if you're used to other styles of pizza. But trust us, it's the Chicago way. The sauce keeps everything moist and adds a tangy counterpoint to all those rich toppings. With our toppings layered, we're one step closer to our perfect pizza. Let's finish it off with the sauce and cheese. The final touches to our pizza are the sauce and cheese. The sauce, in essence, is the soul of your pizza. It's where you can really let your creativity shine. A common favorite is the classic marinara, with its rich and robust tomato flavor. But why not switch it up? Try a garlic-infused sauce for an extra kick, or perhaps a basil-infused one for a fresh herby twist. Each variation can offer a unique interpretation of the familiar pizza taste. Now, on to the cheese. Mozzarella is traditionally used in a Chicago-style deep dish pizza. It's creamy, it's stretchy, it's everything you want from a pizza cheese. But that's not to say mozzarella is the only way to go. If you're looking for a sharper flavor, consider a nice aged cheddar. Or for a softer, more earthy flavor, a dollop of ricotta could be just what your pizza needs. And for those of you who are lactose intolerant or vegan, don't despair. There are numerous dairy-free cheeses available on the market. It's all about finding the one that works best for you. Remember, pizza is a canvas. It's up to you to create your masterpiece. So play around with different sauces and cheeses until you find your perfect combination. And with that, our Chicago-style deep dish pizza is ready to bake. And there you have it, a homemade Chicago-style deep dish pizza. We've journeyed together through the creation of that thick, buttery crust, explored the art of layering for a hearty pizza, and dipped into the world of sauce variations and cheese choices. This is just the beginning. Feel free to experiment, to play around with these elements to create a deep dish pizza that's uniquely yours. Remember, the best pizza is the one you make yourself. Happy baking!